ਹੈਲੋ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। ਮੈਂ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਠੀਕ-ਠਾਕ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ। ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਔਨਲਾਈਨ ਡਿਜੀਟਲ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਰਨ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿ ਕੇ ਘਰ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਰਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਨੇ ਤੋਂ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਰਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਐਂਡ ਐਵਰੀ ਵੀਕ ਸਾਡਾ ਟਿਊਜ਼ਡੇ ਐਂਡ ਥਰਸਡੇ ਲਾਈਵ ਵੈਬੀਨਾਰ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਸ਼ਾਮ 5 ਵਜੇ। ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਸ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਗੂਗਲ ਤੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੋ ਇਸ ਵੈਬੀਨਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਿਰਫ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਈਮੇਲ ਐਡਰੈਸ ਮੇਰੀ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਾਈਨ ਇਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਵੈਬੀਨਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਾਈਵ ਵੈਬੀਨਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਂਟਰ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਐਵਰੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਨਵੇਂ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਪਾਰਟਨਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਈਵ ਕਰਾਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਜਰਨੀ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਣੀਏ। ਸੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਸੋ ਫਰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਆ ਤੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਐਡਮਿੰਟਨ ਤੋਂ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਪਿਆਰੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਰੀਟਾ ਨਈਅਰ। ਸੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਜਰਨੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਐਂਡ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ। Hello, Namaste, Rita Nair. How are you?
Good, good. Namaste.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah,
And
I'm
namaste
fine.
to all the people watching.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. I want to thank you, first of all, that you accept my invitation and came to my business page for a live chit chat about the digital business.
It's a pleasure. Actually, I love connecting with business owners, and I know me and you are coming for the live for the first time, seeing each other.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
always
Yeah.
exciting. Yeah,
Yeah, it's always excited, and we know each other very well from other country, other side of the country, right?
absolutely.
And yeah, so could you please introduce yourself to our viewers, please? We know each other, but they don't know, right? So
Exactly,
thank
exactly.
you.
So yeah, like you said, my name is Rita Nair. My ancestors were actually from Kerala in India, but I'm born and raised in Fiji, Fiji
Okay.
Islands, and
Hmm.
I'm currently living in Canada for over 12 years now.
Oh, that's nice.
And yeah, my professional background, I would say it's been a 19-year long career in the hotel industry. I did
Okay.
hotel management, looking after different properties,
Hmm.
traveled a lot, and then
Oh,
finally, decided to
okay.
settle in Canada.
Hmm.
And I am an online business owner for
Yeah.
4 years now.
Oh, yes.
And
That's nice.
I should probably add that I do this full time now. I am
Mm.
a full time online business owner, coach, and a mentor. But when I got started 4 years ago, I got started together with my full time job. So, yeah,
Okay.
I not thought, I realized that I need a
Yeah.
plan B.
Yeah.
Everybody is looking for plan B, right? And
Yeah.
then that's pretty much how I got started. And I do this full time, so it's a different lifestyle right now. And I'm sure, you have more questions for me. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for your introduction. Actually, I checked your business page and I saw one of the interview, like you were talking with someone, like live, right? So when I heard the Kerala, and I got excited. Oh, I should talk to her for the live, right? Because in my back home in India, um, that we had a tenant from Kerala, and she was very nice. The family very nice. She have a small daughter, like 2, 3 year old, and I like to talk with people every day. Mostly I try, then I can learn something from them and make more friends that way too, right? So, yeah. So, and if you don't mind, could you please tell us, like we always say that our business training is step by step, right? It's not like we don't need like high qualification for that training. So, did you face any challenges while you were doing the training?
I'll be very honest. I did face
Yeah.
challenges, and the challenge wasn't the training.
Mm-hmm.
The challenge was my mindset. That was the biggest
Okay.
challenge, right?
Okay.
Because I don't come from a business background, and you don't need to in order to
Mm-hmm.
do this business. But you
Yeah.
need to be open to learning. You need to open your mind. You need to be coachable. You need to follow instructions. You need to
Yeah.
take out the time to learn,
Yeah.
right? So
That's true.
yeah, like I felt I was in a rush, like I wanted to do everything right away,
Right away.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, just the human nature, like we
Yeah.
want to get it fast,
Yeah.
and so yeah, like like 19 years I worked, so it was a long time back. I was in school studying, like that
Yeah.
mindset was
Mm-hmm.
gone. So
Good.
yeah, I struggle with my mindset, but when it comes to the training part, I don't say I had any challenges in terms of understanding, because the training is in English. So
Yeah.
basically, if you have basic English knowledge,
Yeah.
you can read, you can write, you can speak. You don't have to
Yeah.
be very good in English or very fluent. English is not my first language either,
Yeah.
but it is in English, it is video based, and the best thing about it that worked the best for me was time wise, the flexibility of it being available 24/7, right? So I
Yeah.
can do my job. I was working 10, 12 hours a day that time at my job, my
Oh
family,
wow.
and then I was taking time out for my business as well, right? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would say like you too might have had that challenge with your mindset,
Yes.
right? And the
Yeah.
best thing about our training, which at in the beginning I did not realize, I did not acknowledge how valuable it was, but
Mm-hmm.
now when 4 years in, I realize that we start our training with mindset. We train
Yeah.
people about mindset. So
Mindset.
we kind of picked the issue that people has when they get
Mm-hmm.
started, and then we
Yeah.
tackle that right in the beginning. So yeah, that was pretty much my challenge, but otherwise the training is easy to follow. We get mentors and coaches, right? So people are
Yeah.
there to guide you. You have
Mm-hmm.
questions, you ask, help is available, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
that shouldn't be a challenge, but if you are open to learning, you are
Mm-hmm.
consistent, willing
Yeah.
to put the time and effort, there shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
a challenge other than
Yeah.
mindset is what I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right. Even like for myself, I can tell like when I was doing my training, I was always excited. What will be the next? What will the next? I was just so excited. Like even at night time, I was working that time 7 days a week when I start the business, and then even at night time, sometime it was 2 o'clock when I went to the bed because I was doing training. I was so excited. I want to learn what's the next. I want to learn what's the next. So it is nice, interesting, right? If only, like you said, the mindset is the big thing. If your mindset, you want to do something, then you can do it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, do we need any business degree to join this business? And what's the steps to join this business? Could you please explain a little bit? Thank you.
Yeah, no degree is needed, especially
Yeah.
business,
Hmm.
because I certainly don't come from, like, I've been in the corporate industry, yes, but
Hmm.
business is not what I studied,
Yeah.
but we have people from all different professions doing the
Yeah.
business,
Hmm.
we have medical professions, we have corporate world, we have even basic, people with not any high educational background.
Yeah.
I work with so many people who just went to high school. They don't have a degree or diploma,
Yeah.
but we don't discriminate anybody in here. Like, if you come
Yeah.
from a different ethnic background, you speak a different language, you look
Yeah.
different, you
Yeah.
work different, whatever you do, we do not judge anybody here, but we want
Yeah.
to help everyone.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
yeah, pretty much you don't need any degree or anything, but what you do need, people will be like, okay, then what we need. So let me tell you what you do need.
Yeah.
Like I said, our training is provided in English. Our webinars are in English, though you can watch the captions in your language. We have translated that in many
Yeah.
languages. But the main thing is knowing basic English. If you can read, write, and speak basic English, you should be
Yeah.
good to do the training. Though your business you can build in your own language, you don't have to
Yeah.
rely on English. But just to know and understand and to see what the training is all about, to understand the business, you need to know
Hmm.
basic English. You need to have a laptop, a smartphone, and internet connection. And
Yeah.
who doesn't have this? I
Yeah.
highly can 100% guarantee we all have this, but we're
Yeah.
just not using it to generate extra income, right? So
Yeah.
that's all pretty much you need. And like I said, an mindset where you are open to learning something new, trying something new. So yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much that. So going to your question, what are the steps to joining this business? It's
Yeah.
not hard, but it is the hardest thing for people to
Yeah.
take action.
Yeah. That's true.
So yeah, so pretty much what we all have done is, reaching out, asking more information. We have a complimentary 90 minutes webinar session. That is the first step, which you
Hmm.
can get access to by registering on our websites. Get your name and email address entered, and we'll invite you to watch this webinar 90 minutes of your time. You can watch it live, and
Yeah.
keeping in mind that people are busy already, we have the replays available as well. We go live twice a week, and you will get all those replays sent to your email so you can watch at your own convenient time. So, this is the beginning step. We do have a 30 days joining policy here. So, basically, this simply means we don't know if the business is right fit for you. Only you can
Yeah.
know by learning. So we do not have any obligations to anyone here, that if you reach out to us, if you want to learn what we are doing, then now you are obligated to do what we are doing. We have made it very open. We give you 30 days so you can actually take that further step, join in and check out what our business community is all about. You'll be assigned your personal mentor, a coach who's going to guide you through all the strategies of the business, how
Yeah.
it works, how you can get started.
Hmm.
And then you make your own decision,
Yeah.
because it's a business, it's not a job. There will be expectations where the initial capitals are required to launch your business. Because it's a business startup, we help you understand and we help you decide if this is something you would like to do, number one, if this is something that fits your lifestyle, if this is something that you can do, and you
Yeah.
make your own decision. So, and if you decide no, you can leave. you know
Yeah.
Thank you very much for checking us out. But if you decide
Yeah.
yes, we will help you launch your own business. We will give you that fully plug and play proven system that we offer
Yeah.
to anyone around the world. And the
Hmm.
best thing is, what the system we offer is already working for people. It's tested and proven. So you don't
Yeah.
have to get into a business and test
Hmm.
things out, what is going to work for you. It's there.
Hmm.
You just have to
Yeah.
put in the work and make it work
Yeah.
for you. That's pretty
Yeah.
much it. So yeah, I hope me explaining that kind of helps people to understand and get that little bit
Yeah.
of faith in, because
Yeah.
you don't lose anything for reaching out to us for learning.
Yeah.
We are here to guide you. So we do everything step by step, and there are
Yeah.
reasons for that, because we don't. And I'll be honest, like, if it comes to my business, I love the procedure we have, the steps we follow, because we
Hmm.
can't work with everyone, and business is not for everyone. So we are
Yeah.
basically looking for the right people, and we qualify the right people through the policies, through the steps we have in getting someone started. So yeah, that's pretty much how everything works at the back end.
Yeah, that's right. And it's the same system that works for you and that works for me and whoever in this business since 5, 6 years, right? It's the same system, no difference in that system, just the one system working for everybody. So
Absolutely.
that's where we are here, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And could you please tell us, like, who can join this business? Like, any age limit or men's or women's? Like, from where? Like, any countries?
Yeah. Well, number one, it's a global business, so it doesn't matter, which country you live in, what is your gender,
Mhm.
religion, whatever. It does not matter at all. It's for everybody,
Mhm.
but it's for people who's ready to, or not ready, because I wasn't ready for a business. I just found it, uh,
Okay. Yeah.
but
Mhm.
I would say people who knows that they need a second option in their life, and people who are
Mhm.
willing to put the time and effort. uh,
Mhm.
and I will tell you honestly who this business is not for. This
Mhm.
business is not for anybody who's looking for a get rich quick scheme. If
That's
you,
true.
yeah, if you want to make money fast, and that could be
Mhm.
many reasons. I'm not judging anyone here. Maybe you don't have a
Yeah.
job and you're looking for a way to make the money fast so you can
Yeah.
pay your bills. My best advice to you would be go find a job.
Yeah. That's
But
true.
when it comes to a business, you need to understand that their business requires a startup cost. Business requires your time, your effort, and mindset. And you need to understand that
Yeah.
any business doesn't generate profit right away. So you need to come into owning a business with that mindset that you are gonna do
Yeah.
the work and you enjoy the results down the road.
Yeah.
So what we
Yeah.
are building is a business for life. Like we are creating a new future here, and it doesn't
Mhm.
happen automatically. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you are ready to put the time and effort, you understand, and you're willing to learn what we are trying to teach you, and it doesn't matter what gender, your
Okay.
language, but age, yes, there's no limit. We have
Yeah.
people as old as 60, 70
Oh,
years,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
the minimum age would be the legal age, which differs from country to country, is what I would say. But um, anywhere between 19 to 21, if you are over that age, you can
Mhm.
certainly get started with your own business. Some
Mhm.
countries it's as low as 18 years, some
Yeah.
countries it's 21. So it depends. I'm not going
Depends.
to give a number here, but
Yeah.
19 to 21, on that age limit, you can certainly get started. The reason is because we pay taxes in our business.
Yeah.
So you have to
Mhm.
be at that legal age where you can start working and start paying taxes.
Yeah.
And with owning a business, there is a little bit of difference there as well, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, the older, the better, I would say,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
work with people like I'm in my late 30s, right? But I work with people who are in their 60s,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, so 50s, 40s, 70s.
40s.
So it doesn't matter how old you are, but yeah, how young you are, that kind of
Mhm.
decides. So 19 to 21
Yeah.
in there, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, because I did a live chat with our business partner a few months ago. She was a grandma, and I was so happy. Wow, the grandma doing the business, right? And her grandchildren must be very happy, like my grandma is business movement, right? It's the big thing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, so and like all the professions, like even the pilot, transportation, like the truck drivers, even they're doing so many people, like, right? So from all the world. And do you want to say something in the end? If I don't forget any other question, if you have anything in your mind, you can explain.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would like to say one thing is like we all are looking for options, and
Mm-hmm.
these options doesn't mean jobs. We all
Mm-hmm.
know now, that
Yeah.
jobs are not secured anymore. You could
Yeah.
be laid off tomorrow, or
Yeah.
and do you have a backup?
Yeah.
And one thing I tell everybody is that we were not born on this earth to just work hard and pay bills.
Okay. Yeah.
We have a life to live, and we all dream about giving our families a better life, but yet we complain. My job is
Yeah.
not enough, my paycheck is not enough. I don't
Yeah.
have the time because always I have to work. I have to miss or
Mm-hmm.
miss kids' school activities. I'm never
Yeah.
home to see my kids. My kids have grown
Yeah.
up. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
time to go back home to see my family. I don't have the money. I
Yeah.
can't afford it. These
Yeah.
are all the complaints we
All
keep
the,
on saying.
yeah.
But
That's true.
yeah, but my one question is, to everyone who's watching is
Mm.
nothing. Like, do you think it's going to change? Your situation is going to change if you don't change what you're
Change.
doing, if you don't make a change in your life, if you don't look at different opportunities or
Yeah.
multiple income streams. So
Mm-hmm.
one message: don't rely on your job. You can still do
Yeah.
your job, but find other ways to make an income. That
Yeah.
income has to be legal, legit, and
Yeah.
100%. We're not promoting anything that's not right,
Yeah.
that's not legit. So,
Yeah.
have multiple income streams. And like I'm doing this full time. To be honest, I have already quit my job. That 19-year-old career that I had.
Yeah.
The only reason I quit my job is because my business offers four income streams.
Yeah.
So I have multiple income streams from one business itself. And if I get too bored, I can go find a part-time job. I love the
Yeah.
hotel industry. I can go. But the
Yeah.
difference now is I control my time. I can go
Yeah.
on holiday anytime. I even if I have a job, I will say, this is my hours I can work because I'm not
Yeah.
dependent on that paycheck anymore. I
Yeah.
have created different income streams for me, which
Yeah.
allows us the time freedom and financial freedom. And this is
Yeah.
what I would like to end with: is do not be stuck to one paycheck and complain and sacrifice your dreams.
Yeah.
Don't be stuck
Mm-hmm.
to that mentality.
Yeah.
The time is changing. If you have one
Yeah.
income stream, you're gonna be broke all your life. You need to
Yeah.
have
That's true.
multiple income streams. So yeah, check it out. I'm not saying this would be a good fit for everybody, but who
Mm.
knows? You
Yeah.
watching, you could be the next person we are interviewing in few months from now, right?
Yeah.
So
That's right.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's a free opportunity we're giving them, right? So there's nothing to hurt to check it out, right? They can check
absolutely,
it out.
yeah,
If it's good for them, they can come forward. If not, they can step back, right? And
absolutely,
we even if we don't ask anything, right? We don't ask like why are you not joining? It's nothing like that, right?
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
your decision why you're not joining. But one thing I
Yeah.
would say is, like I tell every person that connects with me, because I understand, like if I own a pizza restaurant, for example, my pizza won't be liked by everybody. I can't
Yeah.
expect everyone to like what I have to offer, which a
Yeah.
business works this way, right?
Yeah.
So I already know that what my business offers is not for everyone, but
Hmm.
I am here to help everyone understand and learn.
Yes.
But one
Yeah.
message, one advice I give everybody who connects with me or anywhere, with our business platform, one advice I always give is, if you feel this is not for you, it's okay, but don't
Yeah.
stop looking. That is the advice I give, because you need to have multiple income streams. Find something
Yeah.
that works for you. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Because we would love to
Yeah.
show you what we're doing, and we would
Yeah.
love
That's
to
true.
help you. We would love to work with you, provided
Yeah.
you are willing to work with us. You're willing to work for yourself. You're willing to
Perfect.
help yourself, right? So yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I just want to ask you one more question.
Hmm.
Like, some lady said like I'm not a social media person. Like I don't want to come front in the camera like we are doing live at the moment, right?
Mhm.
So is the live we need to do the live? It's that important? Like our company said to us, like we have to do the live, or like it's our choice? Could you please explain to them a little bit?
It's 100% our choice.
Hmm.
And in my experience, 4 years in the business, I did not do videos or go lives almost 1.5 years into my
Okay.
business. But
Hmm.
that doesn't mean I wasn't getting results. The
Hmm.
only thing you need to understand is social media marketing is not a new thing anymore. It's not just our business. Every
Yeah.
business on the planet exists on social media.
Yeah.
And these, gone are the days when we go to their website and we look at the reviews. No, these days people want to know if that business is on social media or no, how many
Yeah.
followers, what are the reviews on social media. So
Yeah.
social media is a huge platform, and
Hmm.
you'll find all sorts of businesses promoting their products and services on social media.
Yeah.
And this is why we chose to use the social media platform to promote our business as well. Simple
Hmm.
reason, it there's billions of people on social media, active users every single day. So
Yeah.
what does this mean for any business? You can create a ad advertisement on social media, and you can run that in any country you choose, and millions and thousands of people are going to see that at one single time, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have multiple social media platforms: Facebook,
That's
YouTube,
true.
TikTok, Google, LinkedIn, Pinterest,
Yeah.
Instagram, you name it, that it's
Yeah.
endless.
So many. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is why people do not understand why we chose. Like, we have a business, that's a
Yeah.
given. Okay, you
Yeah.
can promote your business the traditional way, where you call
Hmm.
your family and friends, hey, I have a business, do you want to see what I have to offer, or whatever business you are doing. Okay,
Yeah.
and you can choose a faster way, to an efficient way to promote your business. So
Yeah.
we being on social media, doing social media marketing, promoting our business using social media, doesn't define that we are on social media just to do
Hmm.
our business,
Yeah.
we're using the platform to leverage and grow our business, and we get the training and support and all the tools that we need through our training that we provide for all business owners on how to grow your business using social
Yeah.
media marketing, because it's very efficient and it's
Correct.
faster,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you save time. Like, imagine you going door to door, every person
Yeah.
you see, and saying, hey, I have a restaurant, come in and sit down and check out what my food is, or I have this product, come and see if you
Yeah.
want to buy, versus putting that on social media and anywhere in the world, because our business is global, I can advertise in any country I choose,
Yeah.
creates a bigger opportunity, So I
Yeah.
just hope me explaining people
Yes.
understand that
Yeah.
you don't, there's many ways to market your business on social
Yeah.
media, not just videos and go lives.
Yeah.
But one thing I will add is the value we create with videos and go lives. Because, like, for me, 1.5 years, I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
But then gradually, because the training I went through, the people I connected through, I eventually wanted to do it. I got excited. I'm like, let's explore the other side, like the videos, the go
Yeah.
lives, and see.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
eventually, everybody gets on that side, but you don't start. You don't have to if you're not 100% comfortable,
Yeah.
and none of us were in the beginning anyway. But we
Hmm.
put that for later, we worked on it gradually. So, yeah, as long as you understand why we're using social media,
Yeah.
and we are the face of our business. Yes, we put
Hmm.
ourselves out there, in forms of
Yeah.
pictures, videos, whatever way you want,
Yeah.
and we work with people.
That's
So
true.
you can't hide behind something here. We work with
Yeah.
people. People trust us. that we are mentors, we are coaches, we help them launch their business, training and everything. So yes, I hope this helps people understand that we not
Yeah.
social media to like people need to understand we have a business and we
Yeah.
using the social media to promote the business.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
can own a
Hmm.
restaurant and you are using social media to promote.
Yeah.
So it's just that simple to understand. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope
Yeah.
but
No, it you did explain very well.
yeah,
And sorry, one more question.
yeah.
Uh, sorry, do we sell any products? And another one is the investment? Is that investment anybody can afford or not?
I think I mentioned that in the beginning that because it's a business, we do have startup costs, and I think we kind of touched on it's not for
Yeah.
everybody, right? So
Hmm.
if
Yeah.
you are, and I will tell you who this is not for,
Hmm.
okay? Because if you were like, I think I mentioned it as well, like if you're looking for something to pay your bills,
Yeah.
right away, then you should not look into getting into any business. Forget about our business, any
Yeah.
business on the
Yeah.
planet. Okay.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
what you need to do is find a way to make an income and then look at other ways to grow that income.
Yeah.
So, this is
Hmm.
pretty much what we are offering to people. Now, when it comes to investment, yes, there is. It's not no business is free. you
Yeah.
know,
That's true.
there is. If
Yeah.
you are connecting with someone and they're telling you, yeah, you can start a business for free, you
Hmm.
need to run away from that
Right. I
person.
mean, yeah,
No
that's
business
true.
is free on this planet.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
even jobs are not free. Like if you
Yeah.
are looking for a high paid qualified job, you need to pay for your degree, your diploma,
Yes.
and then
That's true.
so
Yeah.
no job is free either. So what
Yeah.
makes people think business is free? Business is not free, okay?
No. Yeah.
Like I said, I tell people like run away. If someone is telling
Yeah.
you this business is free, you don't have to pay a single cent, run.
Yeah.
That's your cue.
Right.
Do
That's true.
not stick around with that because you're gonna regret down the road, right? So
Yeah.
yes,
That's true.
our business does have a startup cost, and it's not a set cost for everybody because what works for me may not work for you. So we have
Yeah.
multiple options. And
Hmm.
here's the thing, I can tell you the investment, but you will not understand what you're getting into, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's
when
true.
you actually decide to join in and take that initiative to learn what we have to offer, we will give you additional training on our system itself.
Yeah.
Meaning, what are the investments required? What are the companies we work with? How can you do your
Yeah.
partnership with these companies? How
Yeah.
you are going to make the money and everything? It's
Hmm.
a 3 to 4 hour training that we offer you.
Yeah.
And here's the best part, before you even get started, before you even launch your business, you already know what the business is, you already know what you have to spend to start the business,
Yeah.
you already know what sort of marketing you are
Hmm.
looking at. So you already know everything, and
Everything.
then you
Yeah.
decide you want to go ahead or no. This is not
Yeah.
something where we will throw you and then we'll be
Hmm.
like, okay, this is what you have to pay now, this is what you have to do. No, 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 you know everything before you get into it.
Before. Yeah.
So
That's true.
that's the way. If people are wanting to know, first
Yeah.
understand no business is free, even a job is not free. So
No. Hmm.
you need to come into to reach out to us with that mindset, and this is why
Yeah.
I said we don't work with everyone, we work with the right people who understand, you know.
Yeah.
And then
That's
your
true.
question, I think the other one was, do we sell products in this business?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, we have products. Because that's how we generate the income. But the best part is we don't sell these products. We
Yeah.
we don't even focus on products because this is not our business. We do
Yeah.
not sell. We do not hold inventory. We do not promote
Yeah.
any products here. So
Hmm.
everything is done at the back end through our websites. That is how we track. And
Yeah.
what when comes to marketing, because I know the next question people will ask, well, if you don't
Yeah.
sell any products, how do you make money?
That's
It's
true.
so
That's
funny.
true. I got that question
Yeah,
every day, mostly, I can say.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you need to understand that we own a online business. We use social media platforms to promote our business,
Hmm.
and we have our own websites. We have fully automated sales funnel system. Here this may sound too technical for some of you out
Yeah.
there, but understanding in simple terms is we have our own websites that we promote, and every lead, every person that registers on that website, and every sale that's closed through that website is how we earn here. The
Hmm.
selling is the automation part. So you don't have to hold an inventory, you don't have to hold any products, promote any products upfront, nothing of that sort.
Hmm.
And we will teach you how to market your sales funnel. We will teach you how to market your website, and we will give you all the tools that is required,
Yeah.
and we will manage, and I would rather say we will build and manage your
Manage.
sales
Yeah.
funnel. So you
That's
don't have to have any technical skills on how to create a website, how to do email marketing, webinars, things like that.
Mhm.
Nothing of that sort. Even it comes to the point you don't even have to close any sales. It's
Yeah.
all done at the back end for you. So if you are wondering, like, how do we make money? We simply promote our website, and every sale that comes through our website, we earn
Yeah.
commission. Simple as that. But
That's
the
true.
best part is we don't push products, we don't sell any products.
Yeah.
And in doing so, what I love about the business opportunity is we help people get set up online, we help
Yeah.
people get set up with their own businesses, and that is the best thing. So if
Yeah.
anybody asks me what do I do, I help people set up a successful online business from no experience. We
Yeah.
provide all the training, everything that's required, so you don't have to worry, oh, which company is going to pay me good, like who should I
Yeah.
work with, what system is going to work for you, right?
Yeah.
So we give
Yeah.
you everything. It's a plug and play system, right? So basically we
That's true.
promote this system, and
Yeah.
anyone who's interested, we help them get started, and all the sales are generated through our website, and that's how we get paid. So I hope that answered
Yeah.
a lot of questions, but
It is.
yeah, like
No, I like. No, I like the way you explain everything. Like,
yeah.
even though explain like longer way, but it's better way this, right? So then people can understand properly what they saying.
Yeah, because
So yeah,
we can say in one word, but people
yeah,
will be like, "I don't understand,"
that's true.
And this is why we have this step by step. Because if we go on here, this can go for hours, right?
Yeah,
But this
that's
is
true.
why we have laid out the steps. We have, like, you register on our website, you go and watch that free webinar presentation we have. It
Yeah,
explains how the system works, what kind of automation we offer you, what we do for you at the back end, and
yeah,
it will have some testimonials of people we work with, and it will also tell you what our no obligations 30 days joining
hmm,
policy is.
yeah,
And then you take action, join in. We will give you the 3 to 4 hour training. We will add you
yeah,
to our business group.
hmm,
We have a global
yeah,
business community group. This is where you can see all our results, not just mine, not just yours, but
yeah.
entire global people
Entire.
we work with.
Yeah,
And then you will educate you everything you need to know, give you that blueprint, all the strategies, and we will even help you choose the best way that fits
yeah,
your goals. And then we will help you get started, and everything happens after that anyway. So yeah, those are the process.
yeah.
But
That's
yeah, if
right.
you're curious to know, then you gotta
Yeah,
reach out and go check out that
yeah,
webinar and go from there, right?
yeah. That's true. So. I think this is it.
Yeah.
This was my all of the questions. And once again, thank you so much, Rita Nair, that you accept my invitation and you explain very well to our viewers. And sometimes people don't ask, they just think what they're doing. So I hope we answer their questions answer as well. So now they might be make their mind set to join this business or check it out this opportunity.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think we should leave now.
Yeah, I think
So
it's people might get bored. Oh,
I hope not.
nah.
This is also very nice information. That's
No,
for them, right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, we know everything, right? We do the lives, then we can come in front of the camera and tell them that they can understand, oh yeah, they're real people, real business, or they're
Absolutely.
explaining information, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so once again, thank you so much,
Thank
Rita Nair.
you.
And yeah, and thank you very much who attend our live and whoever did the comments. Thank you so much. And today is Thursday. Please don't forget to sign up with your name and email address to our website and check it out the free live webinar, which is will be 90-minute video. And if you can't join the live, you can check it out with the replay link. You whenever you have a time, you can play, pause, watch later. So if you have any more questions, you can message me or message Rita Nair. So thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless you all.